Hello everyone, this is Pat Rainville with the Angel Divination YouTube channel with our daily Oracle card reading and message for Thursday, November 1st, 2012. Today we have all the ones in the date, which is about really keeping your thoughts positive and staying focused on that which you'd like to see and manifest in your life. And it's the energy of these numbers gives us an additional push of energy in that area, so we can become more mindful of what's going through our head and where we need and want to direct our thoughts. I know for myself, I've been focusing on peace and relief for myself and for everybody out there right now who is suffering from any kind of distress from these, Hurricane Sandy, the earthquakes in Canada, and whatever may be going on in other parts of the world. So now this is a day right after Halloween where it's considered to be All Saints Day. So for today's reading, I'll be calling on the Saints and Angels Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, and also felt guided to the Ascended Masters. Saints are ascended masters. They are those beings who have lived a human lifetime and have achieved an element of, God realization in their lifetime. That's how I think of them. Or they perhaps already came in with it. So calling on them is very helpful. Calling on their energies is immensely helpful to us in our human experience, because they've had the human experience too, unlike most of the archangels. So let's see what their messages are for us today for the YouTube community. As okay, wow. So surprise, but not a surprise. As I mentioned, I've been, for myself, I've been meditating on peace and sending those vibrations out of peace within myself and out to the world right now. And this is the card from the Holy Spirit, and it has the beautiful dove of peace. And I feel like its message is definitely in conjunction with the numbers today of the 111 and keep your thoughts positive, that perhaps all of us today should be joining in that effort to focus our attention on peace, especially peace in the form of relief. Relief. Imagining what relief feels like. But I'm going to read a little bit of this card today from the book, because I think it has a really beautiful message along with it. It says, the Holy Spirit has descended upon you and the situation you're inquiring about. Get in touch with this divine energy by focusing upon the peace that's deep within your heart. The serenity is like the gemstone at the core of a boulder, and you may have to dig deep within yourself to find it, and it might require that you spend some quiet time alone in stillness. But rest assured that the Holy Spirit's peace is pervading this situation and opening the hearts of everyone involved. It brings about compassion so that everyone can see each other's point of view. This engenders forgiveness, which then opens and smooths the path to peacefulness. Allow the Holy Spirit to melt away the ice of anger and fear by shining a warm beam of divine love upon you and the situation. Trust that this can reach deep into everyone's being, evoking a positive change of heart for you and others. As gentle and pure as a dove, the Holy Spirit heals the situation in a harmonious way. And this is just such a wonderful reminder that the Holy Spirit, like God, like the angels, is omnipresent. It's in every cell of our body. It's in every particle of being of the universe. And by focusing upon the peace of the Holy Spirit in quiet stillness, in quiet meditation, we discover something very wonderful and beautiful, that peace already exists within us. We don't have to go finding it in outside things. We don't have to go looking for it in other people and places. It already exists within us. It's simply a matter of revealing it. And it can be revealed in those moments of quiet stillness. And as we focus upon it, we draw more peaceful situations to ourselves. So in some way today, the Holy Spirit, we're being infused with more peaceful situations. Relief is coming. And I feel like this is even a follow-up to yesterday's message where we had, the Archangel Raphael card where he said, leave this unhealthy situation. But the picture was of him, kind of rescuing the damsel in distress. And I do feel like, this is a message that people are being rescued. You are being helped by God, the angels, the Holy Spirit. They are bringing in, they are like the cavalry coming in to bring relief and rescue to those who need it. So have faith and trust in that, and that your prayers for the people in need have been heard and answered. So let's go on to see what the Master's message is. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. We have Vishnu with trust, and what he has behind him is the ocean waters. Wow. Trust. And we have King Solomon, who's filled out too, with priorities. And, it has to do with focusing on what your priorities are right now, which may be taking care of yourself and your loved ones. And, trust the help that's being given to you. Trust that there is a way for you to recover from whatever situation that you are currently in, or if there is one that's distressing you. Okay? It's also a message about trusting the path that leads you to peace. Okay? Sometimes when we're confused and we're not sure which way to go, what avenue, the angels suggest to simply ask ourselves which way brings us more peace, and trust that path. Okay? And trusting the path that brings you more peace isn't about, it's not about not working hard or being lazy or anything like that. It's just, recognizing, you can still be diligent, you can still be persistent, but it's recognizing which path, honestly, is a more peaceful one for you. And because the more peace you have within yourself, the more there is in the world. And the more you can bring to the world when you're at peace within yourself. So I want to look at Vishnu's message of trust here a little bit, because I'm sure it's very powerful also. It says you can trust the situation you're inquiring about. The solid foundation of your situation gives it a trustworthy basis. Keep purifying your motivations so that they're completely about love and service, to elevate the energy and experiences even further. So it's letting you know that the person or situation you may be inquiring about is trustworthy, the one that you're encountering, okay, the one that's being offered to you. So those are the messages I have for us today. I hope that these resonate with you. I hope that your day brings you much peace, recovery, and hope. And it's the beginning of a new month, and we just passed a full moon, so it's a wonderful time of new beginnings. And let's put our faith, our trust, and our hope in that. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all the lovely comments that you leave on the video page, and thanks to any new subscribers. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely Thursday.